28th. And I know it's been a long time since I vlogged. I just didn't feel like it, honestly. I was overwhelmed. I had a lot of stuff that I have to take care of on a daily basis and pay attention to, and it was just felt like a chore to vlog, so I decided to just step away for a little bit. But I wanted to vlog today just because I'm doing really well and I wanted to check in with you guys and share my day. So I'm on my way back from dropping Peyton off at daycare. It is 8:49. I should be home probably right after 9 because I had to get gas too. So I have to work today. You know, it's a normal day. No class that I'm teaching though. I don't teach another class until late October, and it's just like single day things. I had the air turned up because okay, so new venue. My camera died. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I had the air up because I was trying to calm down because I've had a cough for over a week, and I was coughing and I coughed and I was kind of like gagging a little bit, and it felt like I was gonna get sick when I was driving home, and I'm like, no, you know, your mouth waters and your stomach feels a little weird. I'm like, no. So I was trying to do anything to calm myself down, drinking a little bit of water, air blasting in my face, singing happy birthday, whatever I could think of. Anyway, I made it. I'm okay. And then I went ahead and put on makeup, of course, and I've had a meeting since then. It's now 10:30. This is Mascara Beauty. Looks pretty nice on camera, gotta say. Yeah, so you remember my unboxing video that I did? Was it the last one that I put up, or almost the last one that I put up? I have since just signed up to be an artist because I needed specific colors that were out of stock, and I just chanced it that it would be in the artist kit, and it was. So I got the artist kit most recently, and I just got it for some color correcting shades because I do have like blue and purple underneath my eyes. I have hyperpigmentation, which you can still kind of see, but it's a little bit better. I have redness around my nose and on my cheeks and stuff, so I needed some color correction because this makeup is more to like balance out your skin. It's not like your normal foundation that I still use and you probably use. It's where a normal foundation you put all over your face, and then you put a layer of concealer, and then you put a layer of blush and contour and everything else that you want to do. This is more putting colors in certain places on your face in order to balance out your face. So it looks pretty good. Anyway, it's 10:30. On the way to daycare, I did have my Energize. I didn't work out this morning just because sleep felt so good this morning. So I just slept until about 10:30. Hell no, 7:30. And I was in and out from like 7 on. So anyway, I did not work out this morning, but I'll just work out this afternoon. I'm doing 10 rounds. 10 rounds is my new program. It is shadow boxing. So it's 3 days of boxing, 2 days of upper and lower, and then we get the weekends off. And what else? So I'll do that this afternoon. On the way to daycare, I had my Energize, and I also had these protein bars that I've made. I can put the recipe down below. They are so good. Let me show you. I got the molds off Amazon, but they are protein, like peanut butter protein bars. So you use protein powder. I used salted caramel Shakeology for these. I did chocolate ones last week because I have chocolate Shakeology is one of my main, sorry, my arm is hurting. One of my main flavors. But I have some salted caramel packets, so I thought I would try that this week, and they are very good. It's peanut butter, protein powder, oats, honey, coconut oil. It's very simple. And the recipe also calls for flaxseed meal, but I didn't use it. So, and they come together pretty quick and they are delicious. I have no idea on the points on them. For 10 rounds, my friend, my girl, my challenger, my lady, Mrs. Kristen G, she has a channel here on YouTube and she's also on Instagram. She and I committed to each other that we were going to focus on ultimate portion fix for this 6 weeks of 10 rounds. So I don't know, I'm not focusing on points. I was trying to focus on points and ultimate portion fix because I really like that the ultimate portion fix, which is one of the nutrition programs with Beachbody, it has you focus on eating so many of a food group in a day and specific serving size of that food group. Whereas, you know, we all know with Weight Watchers, it just says, hey, here's a list of 0-point foods. Go ahead. So it's not as much direction as I feel like I need in order to amp up my nutrition. I still feel like I'm eating like a 20-year-old. So I need to be more of an adult, be mature about what I'm eating. That includes vegetables more often, more protein. So I'm going to focus on ultimate portion fix, but the foods that are on ultimate portion fix, as far as like what counts as a red or a protein, what counts as a carb, it's still brown rice, whole grains, lean meats, all the things that are purple. So, or lower on purple. So they still line up pretty much the same. I just am switching my focus from how many points is this and what kind of container does it fit in to what's my container count. Because Kristen and I just said we were going to do that for this 6 weeks. We want to commit to it because in MBF, my nutrition was not on point because I was so overwhelmed with trying to do both of those things, look at purple and look at the containers, that I just ended up not doing it at all. And I did 6 weeks of working out, which is great. And I'm glad I took a lot out of that. Getting that dedication and that discipline is wonderful, and I definitely needed it. But because you can't out-train a bad diet, right? So my nutrition was not on point for MBF, so there's not a lot of result from MBF. But I want results out of 10 rounds. So I'm going to commit to ultimate portion fix for this 6 weeks. So don't know the points on the bars. Such a long story for that. But for the bars, if you were to eat a beach bar, which Beachbody has, they're half a red, half a yellow, which is half of a protein, half of a carb, and 1 teaspoon. So that's what I'm counting those as far as containers goes. But now it's 10:42 because I've talked for 7.5 minutes. I'm gonna have a yogurt parfait. So I'm gonna do some vanilla Greek yogurt, some strawberries, and some, what's it called? Granola. So I have this, which on Ultimate Portion Fix and on Purple, it would be plain non-fat Greek yogurt that would be 0 or considered a protein, but I'm gonna use vanilla and I'm okay with it. I need my strawberries. Obviously strawberries are 0 on Purple, and a cup of fruit is 1 purple on Ultimate Portion Fix. So I'm gonna have strawberries and then granola. Let's see. I have the Kashi Goling Crunch is my favorite granola substitute. So this would be, I'm just gonna fill this up in my yellow container. So this would be a carb serving, or what I'm considering a carb serving. And I think a 1/4 cup of this would be 3 points. I don't know how much a yellow actually is as far as, here, let me show you. Okay, so when I talk about containers, this is what I'm talking about. So the purple is a fruit. The green are veggies. The red is protein. And the yellow is your carb serving. So I'm gonna fill this with my granola and put it on top of my yogurt. I'm gonna put my yogurt, oh my God, my hand. I need a grip. I'm gonna put my yogurt in the red and have that much. And then there's also blue, which is like healthy fats. So you could do hummus in here. You could do avocado. You could do cheese, like reduced fat cheese in there. And then there are oranges, which are your seeds and your dressings. So sunflower seeds, some kind of approved dressing. I'm just doing my dressings in here. I'm trying to pick or find like reduced fat or like the Greek yogurt ones or something and use that instead. So I'm gonna do that, put it together. I'm trying to also drink a gallon of water. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me get my yogurt together and I'll be right back. Okay, so I thought I would just show you what it looks like in the containers. I've got my non-fat Greek yogurt over here. I do have the vanilla flavor in a red, like on the red list, it's plain, but I don't care. So I'm gonna use that. I've got my strawberries in my purple, and then I have my granola substitute in my carb. So I'm just gonna put it all in a bowl and have that as kind of like my second meal of the day. There we go, finished product. So again, I'm not sure, I mean on purple, it would just be for the granola, or well, I guess technically the yogurt, but you know, live on the edge. So it would just be for the yogurt. Marley, hello. How are you? Pretty girl. And then my water. I'm still need to work on that, but I've been doing well on my gallon. I did great on my gallon all last week, so shouldn't have an issue. So last week, let me just update you on that. Last week, I decided to do 5 perfect days. If you're not following me on Instagram, I put up a post about what perfect meant to me. You should follow me on Instagram because it's where I update more regularly, I think. Obviously, it's just faster to do it there. So 5 perfect days. What perfect meant to me was drinking a gallon of water, doing morning workouts, drinking my Shakeology every single day, and tracking my food. So I had 5 perfect days. I did all of that every single day last week, Monday through Friday. And then as of Friday morning, I weighed in and I was down 5.2 pounds. So first week on this new program, 10 rounds, following Ultimate Portion Fix, focusing on, getting more veggies in, getting more protein in, really trying to set up my meals so they're more equally balanced. It worked for me last week. So I'm going to continue that. Of course, like I said, Kristen and I committed to each other that we're going to do 6 weeks of Ultimate Portion Fix during this 10 rounds program. Speaking of 10 rounds and Beachbody and working out and whatever, if you ever want to, I know I've said this plenty of times before, but people find me at all different points. People, have been commenting on really old videos of mine. And then obviously people find me at they didn't start out with me, right? They haven't watched every single video. So I have to say it again. If you want to work out, if you've been looking for something to do at home, I have never been a gym person. I don't like the gym. If I go to the gym, I can't tell you the last time I was at a gym, but I'm the type of person that if I go to the gym, I'm going to maybe walk on the treadmill or maybe do the elliptical, walk to a machine, randomly do a couple of bench press. I don't even know what you do. And then I'd be like, oh yeah, I worked out. I'm going to go home. If it's left up to me, I know I'm not going to do what I need to do. So I use Beachbody On Demand in order to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. With Beachbody On Demand, if anybody's unfamiliar, you get the membership. You can get it for 3, 6 months, or a year, I believe. The year is way better of a deal. and you have access to every single program that Beachbody has put out at this point, or whatever, at the point that you sign up. And you can do a program from start to finish. You can join a challenge group like I'm running right now, which we're doing 10 rounds. We did MBF, the program before that. You can, it's okay. You can jump from program to program. So like, let's say you can do like a hybrid if you wanted to, and say, okay, today I'm going to do 21 day fix upper, and then tomorrow I'm going to do 10 rounds boxing, and then the next day I'm going to do MBF lower body, whatever. You can do it like that. You can do whatever you want. And there are programs for all different types of fitness levels, all different types of fitness interests, I would say, because some things are like shadow boxing. It's so specific. There are, you know, kind of normal HIIT programs, high intensity interval training. There's lifting programs, all sorts of stuff. There's bar, running. We're going to have a running program coming out in October for coach preview, and then early access, which I just did the sample workout over the weekend. So it's a combination of lifting and core work to get you strong in order to run properly. And there's a running component where at the end of the 30 days, it's a 30-day program. At the end of that 30 days, you do a 5K. Anyway, so just if you have a question about it, if you just want to talk about it, if you're really not sure, if you want to hear something else from me, my perspective or whatever, just reach out to me, and I'm totally open to talking to you about it, and helping you, becoming your coach, whatever you need from me. So you can email me. My email is ClassicallyMollye@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram. Those are the two easiest ways to come at me. No, to reach out to me. Okay, so last week was perfect. This week is going to be perfect. So I'm going to eat this yogurt, drink my water, and get to work. Hello. It's 12:45. And I have my third meal of the day, or I guess lunch. I've got, it doesn't look like it, but it is the tropical strawberry Shakeology. So the vegan strawberry Shakeology. I have a green container worth of spinach in here, and then a purple container worth, which is fruit, of frozen pineapple, mango, and peaches. So the tropical vegan Shakeology is probably 5 points for a scoop, and then the fruit and the spinach would be 0 points for anybody that cares. But this would be 1 red, 1 purple, 1 green, and then a teaspoon because I used a cup of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and I also put my collagen in there. I got a couple of other Beachbody shipments today and Lane Bryant stuff. I've actually been productive at work, which is great, or it feels like I've been productive, which is great. Working on my water, not doing the best. Can you see? I'm at the 11 a.m. mark. I just filled up my cup, so I'm a little bit behind there, so I need to work on that, but 12:45. I need to eat more veggies today. Need to get more protein in. So Karen, my BFF Karen, she does this mixture of ground turkey, brown rice, and kale, and like other vegetables like mushrooms and stuff. So I might try and make that a little bit later, maybe in like an hour or so. I have some brown rice already made up, and then I just need to brown the turkey and do that, and maybe eat some of that. I don't know. Back to work. Hello, it's 3:45, and I just had a couple of bites of some of the protein bar. I'm hungry, and I know I should eat vegetables, but it's 3:45, so I have to work out. I have to start working out at like 4:30. I did finally get on the phone with CVS, and there was all this other stuff that I had to do in order to get this e-visit, which was ridiculous. None of that was on the website. Anyway, I'm glad I called. So the doctor's supposed to call me between 4 and 5. I'm hoping he calls, or they call, between 4 and 4:30, because obviously I'll stop working out to answer my phone, but just hope that they called that time. So I still need to work a little bit. I don't want to make anything major. I'm going to have a banana, but this is a pretty big banana. So in 21 Day Fix, Ultimate Portion Fix World. This is actually 2 fruit servings. So I'm gonna have that. And I think that's it for now. I don't really have any, I don't know. I could have some rice cakes with some peanut butter on it. I could do that. We'll see. I'll see how I feel after this banana. But speaking of peanut butter, what I'm thinking about is this American Dream nut butter. So my friend that's on my team for Beachbody, she had gotten some of this stuff and really liked it, so I was able to try it, and it's super good. I got chipwrecked. They have like peanut butter and also almond butter. I got chipwrecked, and I also got the cinnamon toffee crunch. So I could have that on some rice cakes, which would be a carb. So yellow for the rice cakes, and then 2 teaspoons or whatever, however many teaspoons I use of the peanut butter. But I don't know. I need to make some roasted veggies. That would be much easier for me to be able to just heat up and eat. Banana for now.
2, 1 slip, 3, 2. There it is. Full combo. 2. Step forward. 1 slip, 3, 2. Step back. Forward. Remember,
Go.
It's all about repetition. Rotating. You should be breathing too. Stick with it. Step. Power shot. Boom. Where's the power coming from? Your hip. Your hips are turning. Glutes are on fire. Legs are working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step with it. Step with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step out. Ah, you gotta duck out of the way. Come on. 4, 3, slip. You got it. 4, 3, slip. Say it and breathe. You can breathe. 1, 2, slip. Guard is up. Step out. 1, 2, slip. Step in. Come on.
Hey, it's 5:20. I have worked out, as you saw. And now I'm rushing to go get Peyton. Another reason why I just prefer to work out in the morning, because I don't have to rush. I don't have to first and work early, technically. Do my workout and then rush to go get her. I also have to go to Publix to pick up my prescription. The teledoc called me. I had to cough for him. And he just diagnosed me with a cough with variant asthma, and I'm like, is it though? Like, I don't think it has an asthma component, but because I've always understood asthma to be just wheezing, short of breath. I told him I wasn't wheezing. I'm able to typically breathe deeply, but I have a productive cough, and I just always thought asthma was not a productive cough. I thought asthma was like a dry cough and difficulty breathing, and I don't have that. So I don't know. I think prescribed an inhaler and a cough suppressant. So I have to pick that up, but I won't be able to do that before I get her, so that's a bummer. She gets to go into Publix. I have Recover here. It is a post-workout drink. This is what's really the protein component, but it helps with like muscle soreness and muscle recovery and all that sort of stuff. And it's delicious. It tastes like chocolate milk, actually. So I'm gonna drink this so I'm not as sore, although I love feeling that soreness. We did slips today in the workout, so you saw me do a lot of like punch and then come back and crouch and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I really like that workout. Let's talk, shall we, while we drive? The first thing that comes to mind is needlepoint. Does anybody needlepoint? Has anybody needlepointed before? Back when I was in middle school, I feel like, I did needlepoint. It was really just the kits that you can buy at Michael's, Joann's, whatever, like sunglass cases and stuff. But I loved it. I think I'm officially a grand millennial. That's a thing, apparently. Like millennials, but with old souls, I suppose. People that like to do old soul hobbies, like cross stitch and needlepoint. But anyway, I didn't realize needlepoint was like a thing nowadays. It's all over Instagram, just like everything else. There's this niche of needlepointers on Instagram, and I found it and I'm like, no, my people! So I'm so excited. I found a local needlepoint store in Orlando because I was happy to go there that weekend. And I got some canvases, and I kitted them, so I got thread and stuff to go with them, and now I have to start them. I'm so excited. One of the people that I follow on Instagram also, she found needlepoint, I think like last summer, maybe. And she now is opening, or has opened, her own needlepoint shop. So I ordered something from her and it recently came in. So needlepoint is my newest hobby that I've picked up, but not really, because I used to do it a long time ago. And I haven't even started the canvases that I bought. It's like a nighttime hobby, but Peyton has been going to bed. I mean, I guess it's her new bedtime. She's been going to bed like around 9:30. By the time I put her down, I want to go to bed. Like, I don't want to stay up any later, so there's very little time to play with, it seems, which is a real bummer. I wonder if I'm able to get her up earlier, but that would mean me getting up earlier, so I'd have to get up around 5 and do my workout, get her up, then take her to school, or daycare, and then come back, work maybe 8:30 or 8 o'clock to 4:30. And then go pick her up, and maybe she'll go to bed earlier, is my whole thought process behind that. Maybe she'll go to bed earlier if she gets up earlier. I just don't know, because they take a nap typically at the same time every single day at daycare, so it's like, will she? I don't know. Ooh, new signal started. How exciting. We live in such a small town that they have put that it's exciting that a stoplight has been put in front of the university. I bet Chad likes that. I think the plan for tonight is going to be salad, because I need to get some veggies in. I have 6. I'm not going to eat all of them. There is a science behind it, how many you're supposed to eat, and you calculate and figure it all out. And you're supposed to really just trust the process and eat all of the containers that you've been allotted for the day, but I'm not being that serious about it. I'm eating what I want and am hungry for. And if there's a couple of containers left over at the end of the day, then that's it. That's fine. So, but I think to get some veggies in today, I think a salad would be the best bet. So I have to remember to get romaine at Publix. And then I can do that. Have you guys been watching Big Brother? We have. I'm so glad that they're doing it. I was wondering if they would be able to, and they're able to do The Amazing Race because it was pre-filmed. It was filmed before travel was constricted or restricted. But yeah, Big Brother, it's kind of boring because this big alliance is just running everything, and I'm like, oh, they won again. Oh, blah 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 is gonna get put on the block again. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of boring in that aspect. And the big alliances always make me want to go for the people that aren't in the alliances, because it's just like, let somebody else play, you know? So, those are my thoughts on Big Brother. Who I want to win? Kevin? I would like Kevin to win. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I like Enzo. I think Enzo's funny. And he hasn't necessarily been a bad guy or anything, so. But I think I would love Kevin to win because he's one of those underdogs, and he's one of the ones that's outside of the alliance, and one of the ones that's always on the block. So, it's probably not going to happen, though. I have yet to finish Vampire Diaries. I won't do it. I have 3 episodes left, and I cannot make myself do it because I know that I will be a basket case when I watch them. I just know it. Oh, speaking of basket case, Peyton is going to be 2. I'll let that sink in. 2 on Friday. Today's Monday, September 28th. Friday, October 2nd. She will be 2. What? Yeah. If you're feeling a certain type of way, imagine how I'm feeling. I can't believe it. It's crazy. So she'll go to school on Friday, and I'll bring cupcakes. Well, she has her 2-year appointment on Friday, and then I'll take her to school and I'll drop off cupcakes for them to celebrate her birthday. And then, how fun. And so we've started practicing with her, like, how old are you? I'm 2. And fixing her fingers to show that she's 2. She gets it. It's just a matter of, like, practicing. And she always, like, waves her fingers like this when we ask her how old she is. So that will be fun. And Saturday, we're just going to have our family over for, like, hot dogs and burgers and stuff for her birthday. But she knows it's her birthday. She's such a smarty. She is a smarty pants. I love her so much. She's so fun. She got to go out this past weekend and look at couches. We still need couches in the loft area, which you guys saw when I work out. There's nothing behind me. We are wanting to get couches to put there, but we can't. We had ordered one back in May, or Chad had ordered one back in May, and it just kept getting pushed back, kept getting pushed back. Eventually got pushed back to November, and we're like, no. And then they said, oh, we'll give you $50 for the inconvenience. $50? How about like $200 or like 20%? Because this is ridiculous. And I understand that they, things are at like lower capacity. They're not having everybody work right now. Supplies are weird. So be realistic, like way back in May. Don't string us along and, we could have had a couch right now, I'm sure. If we had just been told back in May, it's gonna take 6 months, then we would have made a decision back then. But so we went to Rooms to Go. We went to Ashley, and we don't know what we want. Well, we do know what we want. Chad wants recliners. I don't like recliners. I think they're so ugly. But I guess, I don't know. I have to give in. So we have to decide what we're gonna do and just do it. But nothing's gonna be here before the month is up, before October's up. So I don't know. I would just like to have the room settled. Like 0 rooms in our house are totally done. Well, maybe the playroom. Woohoo! But nothing else is done. So I would just like to have 1 room totally finished. But it's gonna be a long time coming, I feel. Alright, I'm almost there to get Peyton, so I'll talk to you guys later. Probably the next thing you'll see is dinner. And then I'll wrap things up. Here is dinner. So I made myself a salad. I have 3 veggie servings through the lettuce and the onion that's on there. I also have some cheese, not quite a full blue because I had one of these mini string cheeses. They're probably this big before dinner. Then I have some of the Tyson roasted like chunk chicken breast that's frozen. I just heated it up. I actually have 2 reds of that because I really needed some protein today. So that is a red serving. And then of course I have my dressing on top. And then a yellow of some croutons.